Hello everyone, let's continue with the tutorial series on qTest. In the previous chapter, we created a release under the test plan section. A release is nothing but a distribution of a product or solution to the consumer. A new software release is a software version that is introduced to the end users after bug fixes and enhancements. The qTest system is designed to be very simplistic. When we first log into qTest, we need to select the application from the top menu bar. Test plan is where we plan the release. Requirements where all the requirements and user stories will land. Test design where the test cases will get stored. Then we have test execution and defects. If we are running a waterfall model, we will have a single release. In case of agile, we can go ahead and add additional builds and call it iteration 1, iteration 2 and so on. It is always a good practice to have a naming convention for the release. If we look at this example, the naming convention followed here is deployment year dot deployment month underscore project name. Similarly, build name should be intuitive so that it makes sense. The release name has been changed here as per the naming convention, and now we can get an understanding about the projected month when we are going to send the code into production. It won't be possible to start testing without having a clear set of defined requirements. Requirements help us to define what functionality of the application we should test and expected behavior the application should generate. In the given example, customers should be able to log into the shopping application as well as order the smartwatch by adding it to the shopping cart. The ordered item will have to be present in the shopping cart after the order. So in this scenario, we have three requirements. Requirement 1 will be the login functionality. Requirement 2 will be to order smartwatch. Requirement 3 is to verify content of the shopping cart. Now let us see how we can create requirements. We should structure an application by the functionality that it provides within a system. For the first requirement, we can create a module called as login page and place the requirements as per the mentioned details. Similarly, we would be creating the other two requirements. So basically we have the application name. Under that we will be creating a module. Under the module we can have submodule, and finally we will place our requirements in it. Now let's navigate to qTest. Okay, here you can see I've already created three requirements. So this is the application name. Under the application, you can select new module to create this module known as login page. Under the module, you can click on new requirement to create the requirement. Okay. Bear in mind that we have a toggle display to display the module IDs. Every module name is associated with a module ID. The significance of module ID is whenever we are importing the requirement from Excel, in the sheet name, instead of providing the module name, we can give the module IDs as well so that the requirements will get imported to that particular module. Okay, so I am just going forward to delete these three requirements for the time being and show you how we can import requirements using Excel sheet. So we are going to click on the application, then we are going to select import Excel. Here we have a link. We can use this link to import a sample template. I've already done that. Okay, in my Excel sheet we have three modules, three requirements under three modules. First is the login page. We have the login functionality. Under result page we have the functionality to order smartwatch and its description. Under shopping cart we have the description to verify the content of the shopping cart. Now we are going to import this requirement into qTest system. We are going to click on this link here, select our import requirement Excel sheet, click on the next button. On this page, we need to perform certain mapping. So the fields, the columns present in the spreadsheet needs to be mapped to the qTest requirement field. So in this example, both are same. After that, we need to click on import. Now you can see our requirements have been imported into the qTest system. Once it is done, we need to navigate to test plan, select our release, and link our requirements to the release. We can do that by clicking on add button and selecting the requirements. Today we have discussed that requirements contain the expected outcome for the application's functionality. All requirements must be stored by feature in module and submodule folders. Requirements can be imported and exported through Excel sheet. Requirements must be linked to release. That's all for today. We will go through the test design section in the upcoming video. Thank you.